GAMERDJINN, Candor. We're here. Uh, it's not really a walkabout because I can't actually walk. Well, technically I can, but it's with difficulty. Um, on Friday, I kind of a bit of an accident, and I think I sprained my foot, and it luckily the good news is the swelling has gone down. Bad news is I can barely move it without any real pain. Um, it's gotten better. So the good news is the swelling has gone down significantly because it was basically a giant puffball, not really a giant one, but like it was very swollen. When I woke up on Saturday, yesterday and Saturday, I spent the entire day basically icing it and keeping it down, the swelling, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't do any kind of particular walkabouts for a couple of days, and I apologize for that. I tried doing YouTube videos just for you guys, random games. Thought you guys wanted to see some random games. But anyway, thank you for checking out my video, and please do me a favor and like, subscribe, comment down below, hit that little bell icon, know when I'm putting out next vid. It will be a next vid, and it will be a game vid. Yes, folks, I'm gonna be doing game vids all day today because why not? Um, I just want to know what you guys think. What kind of game vids you want to see? I have three options. One of them is Pokemon Diamond. I'm gonna be doing Pokemon Diamond. Uh, well, I think it's Shining Pearl or Brilliant Diamond. I think it's Brilliant Diamond or something like that. Because I have that game. Second game I'm considering, and mind you, it's another Switch game. It is basically called Shadowverse. Shadowverse is actually one of my favorite games because it's basically, if you guys never played Magic the Gathering, it has the same kind of mechanics. Hey, how's it going? Uh, Blocks and Jamie's. Thank you very much for checking out my video. Thank you for checking out my video. And if you're new here on the channel, please do me a favor and like, subscribe, comment down below. Thank you very much. I appreciate the love, guys, and it would definitely help the channel. It really would. All you guys out there doing the same. Uh, yeah. So if you guys are expecting me to get up and walk around, I can't because, again, I got hurt on Friday and I'm still trying to minimize walking around so my foot wouldn't um, be any more swollen than it is now. Yeah, yeah. Hey, well, welcome, welcome to the U.S. or at least my feet anyway. Um, anyway, eh, hello everybody. Thank you very much for taking out my. No, I'm good. I'm good with my channel. Thank you very much. Hello. Anyway, so like I was saying, dude, stop trying to spam that. I'm good. I'm happy with my channel name. Plus, it's sus that you're trying to give it to me. I'm not gonna do that. It's extremely suspect. My name, well, you just call me Candor. That's all you need to know. I'm done with people trying to do that stuff to me, right? Especially right now. I'm putting out this video basically because I want to interact with my people, and you guys are my people. But the difference between my people and guys out there trying to pull shit, it's the line is very thin. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for checking out my video, guys. Like I said, there is going to be an option of 3, maybe 4 games if I'm in the mood. Um, one game I'm going to be considering playing, is Fable. Fable is one of my favorite games. I love that game. Basically, I'm going to be playing Fable 2. I don't have Fable 1 yet because it was way expensive. I don't know why the first game is more expensive than the later games. That sounds extremely suspect to me. But yeah, Fable 2 is an option. Maybe we can play another game called Lost Odyssey. Honestly, guys, Lost Odyssey is a forgotten gem. I want that game to come out more and on all the other platforms because that game is so much fun. Yeah. Uh-huh. Slick Cyril, goodbye. Don't ask me why I had to do that. I had to because this guy tried to bull. Well, he's a child predator. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm gonna put this out there just for everybody to know. I don't tolerate that bullshit when it comes to that kind of crap. I don't tolerate that shit. If you're a child predator, you can go to hell. And quite frankly, I doubt hell wants you. There's a reason why there's fire, there's eternal flames, because they're feeding off you. You pathetic pieces of shit. And even then, I feel sorry for the shit because they're being compared to child predators. And those guys deserve everything bad coming to them. Personally, I think we should all round them up, put them on an island, and then nuke the island with nuclear fire. Why? Because we need to sterilize the wound. And they themselves are the worst kind of wound. They are the wound that should never be allowed to fester. Because you know what happens to a wound when it festers? It spreads. And that kind of ideology does never need to be spread. It needs to be sterilized. Anyway, thank you for checking out my video. Like I was saying, Lost Odyssey, fun game. If you guys don't know what it is, it's a very compelling story about an immortal, and magic and all that kind of thing. It's actually really cool to play. The story is very compelling. I'd recommend it if you're in the mood for a good chuckle. Not really a chuckle per se, but like a really good story going. I feel like it is vastly underrated. I don't know why. It is a very good story. It is difficult, but that's what makes it fun. And the I feel like some of the one of my favorite mechanics is you can actually skill share in your entire team. So you can make your certain characters have certain abilities, and you can, depending on how well you do with these characters, you can actually level them up to the point where they master the skill, and have your other characters have same skill, and they all be mega powerful. It if you do it right, you can maximize your character. It's actually really cool. Um, Another one I'm thinking of playing is Pokemon, obviously, because I love Pokemon. Um, if you guys don't like Pokemon, well, don't vote for Pokemon, because I'm giving you guys voting if you guys want to see any other game. Um, One of the other games I was thinking of is called Blue Dragon. Blue Dragon is a lot of fun. They're created by the same people as Toei Animation, or should I say Dragon Ball Z. They are animated by the same, you know, artists as Dragon Ball Z. So as far as as far as our Tokiyama, I don't think was anything to do with this specific series, but it is a very fun game. So I think so. There's more than a few titles of it, so I think there is a possibility that he was. Um, Again, it's just the ones I have on my Xbox. If you guys want to know what kind of games I have on my Xbox that I can play, I can show you, and you can tell me what you guys want to see. So here we go, and bear with me, folks, and do me a favor, guys. And by the way, noisy space. Thank you very much. My whole life is noisy space. I'll tell you. So here, let me show you. And yes, folks, I am walking, and like I said, bare minimum, I am able to walk, and luckily my room is the bare minimum. And I ice down my foot every night to keep it from truly having an issue. Hold on one second, guys. I'm doing one little thing first. Sorry, folks. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so here we go. Here's the games I was telling you about. Okay, so these are games that I've been playing. Blood Knights, good game, fun. This is my Blue Odyssey, Blue Dragon game, good game. You can tell very closely on what it looks like. This is a kind of fun game. Played it a couple of days ago, and a lot of people liked it. Uh, if you like Jack Black, I'd recommend playing that game. Get it? It's actually a really fun game. Cool game. I have it for like a few different series, so I recommend it. If you like Final Fantasy, my recommendation. And I have 2 and 3 of Fable. I tried getting 1, but for some weird reason, it's like $40. I don't know why the first game in the entire series is like 3 times like more expensive. But maybe if I get a chance soon, I might get the first one too, and I can do it online. So, fingers crossed. This one's actually really fun too. Really? Oh boy, oh boy. Sorry, guys. I had another troll trying to sneak up on me like that. I don't know what is people's problem with video games. I try to play video games, and then some schnook. By the way, the title of his account is called Celebrity Clips. And yes, folks, you could look that up and trash him for being a troll. Please do so. Because if you don't, I'll do it eventually. Because what the fuck is wrong with people like that? Anyway, so like I said, these are really cool games. Dungeon Siege is a fun action adventure game. I love it. Dragon Age. Honestly, I'm actually considering looking that up. Oh, for F's sake. Is everybody a troll on this fucking feed, folks? If you are, get off my fucking channel, please. It's like the third person that had the same response, and I'm pretty damn sure it's the same guy. I'm actually very convinced it's the same guy. And if it is the same guy, please get off my channel. I don't give two shits about your opinion. Anyway, I also have DC Supervillains Lego edition. It's actually, oh my god, I knew it. It's the same schnook. There, now I sent a... I sent them... Set a problem against you, and I'm pretty sure it's just one of your many accounts. Wow. You got nothing else to do, do you? Fuck you. You can go to hell for all I fucking care. Despite I know who I am, and anybody that tries to tell me that I do that crap when it comes to kids, they could go to fucking hell. And I hope you fucking burn. You good for nothing pieces of shit. You think it's cool getting on random people's things and doing that bullshit? You know what? Fuck you. You're the kind of person that hurt innocent people. You're the person that you're trying to tell me that I am. You're the fucking pedo. You know what? You're the actual person that turned in that one dude from Roblox. You're the schnook, isn't it? I know it was you. Because if it wasn't, guess what? I'd be surprised. You're the kind of schnook that think, well, with what, dude? Me? Or... You know what? Fuck you all. You all can go to hell. Oh, and do us all a favor, and I hope you burn in hell, because the moment you go to hell, I know for a fact they'll be like, oh, push button, and all of a sudden you hear agonizing pain. Because honestly, you really need to get a fucking life. You and all your little friends. Really? Trying to be on my channel, trying to tell me that I look like a kid. Dude, what kid has a fucking beard? Are you kidding me? You're an idiot, man. I look who I look like, man. I am who I am. By the way, no, I'm not a fucking pedo. You're the fucking pedo thinking that you're thinking you're funny. How do you like that, you jackass? Oh, you think you're funny. You're not. And if I was a Discord mod, you'd be banned right off the bat. Mostly because you're trying to promote hate speech, which is bullshit. You got anything better to do than harass some random dude on fucking line? Really, dude? You think this makes you look like a fucking champ? Do I think you are funny? No, I don't think you're funny. I think you're stupid. But it's not like I didn't, and nobody online knew that you were stupid. Yeah, because they're all you, jackass. Come on. I know the pattern. harass someone just so they can get offline. Fuck you. And if it's yeah, bullshit. Bullshit. You're the kind of guy that would do it. Even if it wasn't all you, guess what? All the you guys, all you little supporters, guess what? And I hope you enjoy. Assholes like you should go to hell. There we go. We got rid of him again, and I'm pretty sure $10 says that he's not too far off the bat again. I bet you he's coming with another. And by the way, the only reason I know it's him is because he keeps putting out the same insult over and over. So yeah, guys, if you gotta try to be an idiot and say, "Hey, it's not me, it's somebody else," well, guess what? Try to be more articulate when it comes to your insults, because you keep doing it over and over and saying the same thing over and over, dude. You're not slick. And if you think you are, well, I'm sorry to say that you're not slick. You're not intelligent. You're not anything that you think you are. In fact, you're the most bottom feeder I've ever seen in my life, and I've seen worse, but not only by a little. You're the kind of guy that everybody roasts online because of your fat, ugly motherfucker face. Mind you, I know I'm fat. I know I have long hair. I know I have a beard, but I'm not a neckbeard. There's a difference. I may have the stereotypical interests, but guess what? That's just my interests correlating to said subject. If you don't like me, I don't like you. It's simple. You don't want to be my friend or my subscriber? Don't be. Get off my channel. Don't even have to talk to me. The fact that people like trolls exist, it just means that they have a very sad and empty life. The reason why I'm on here online is so I can have a little fun. I actually have a day job, you know. The only reason I'm not around there is because I'm actually hurt. Not by much, but I am hurt. And I'm trying to make sure I don't get and stay hurt because of said accident. So, you're going to I'm on here, on my channel, and make me feel like I need validation. I don't need validation. I really don't. Especially from snooks that think they can get on someone's YouTube channel and berate them with bullshit like, "Oh, you're 100% a moderator," and I'm like, dude, if I had that kind of power, you would be gone like that. So, what kind of insult is that? The fact that you think it's an insult. If I had any kind of power to get to be on a moderator or any kind of anything like that, it just means that I have the power to tell you to fuck off. Mind you, it wouldn't do much of anything unless you're a fucking pussy. And the fact that you're on here getting on my channel more than a few times saying the same shit over and over means A, you're a broken record, B, you're so stupid, and 3, that you think I'm stupid for not realizing the pattern. So come out there and tell me that I'm stupid for being what I look like. Yeah, I'm a little fat, so what? I'm a bit chubby. Dude, I'm 200 pounds. That's the bare minimum in this country. So honestly, folks, I don't know what people are giving me shit for being fat for. You know what being fat for really truly means? It means I'm well fed. It means I can actually eat without worrying about food in my life. And I'm thankful to the gods on high that I can. So, the fact that you think being fat is an insult, fuck you. Do you want to know what skinny truly means? It means you underfeed yourself on purpose. It means you're putting yourself through heaven and hell not to indulge in life. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm indulging in life as much as I fucking possibly can. Because this world is shit as it is. So I am not upset of being a little overweight. So what? That just means I'm enjoying life in general. And if anybody comes out here and says, "Oh, you're enjoying life too much," and I'm like, "Yeah, I would." It says the guy that tries to tell me that I'm in the wrong for enjoying my life. So, in other words, if you think that I'm in the wrong for being me and enjoying who I am, and I hope it hurts. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, be safe, and hopefully, I don't get any schnooks that think that they're funny and thinking, "Oh, well, pedo." Guess what, guys? That's not the kind of flex you think, because the moment you say that to somebody else, like that, especially online, when you have no idea who they are, that just means you know nothing. Personally, I'm not calling you pedo. But personally, I think that you are one trying to deflect the blame. Trying to pin that shit on me so you can get away with it. Well, guess what, folks? I'm on to your ass. Fuck you. And no, I don't mean it the way you think. I mean, I hope somebody puts a rocket in you. And no, I don't mean a dick. I hope somebody puts a rocket in you and lights the fucking fuse like a fucking cartoon. And I know for a fact that doesn't end like the cartoon does. No, I'm not giving death threats. No. I'm not. I'm just wishing it. Because you're an ass. You're a dick. You're a prick. And I honestly believe that you all should go to hell. If this thing goes down because of what I just said, I'm okay with that. Because I don't like people that do that bullshit. The moment they say something about me in that way, I lose all and any kind of respect for you. I never had any in the first place, but that loses me having the ability to have respect for you. And believe me, folks, that enough should scare the fuck out of you, because it isn't just me having that issue. It's everybody around you that has that issue. Because if you're going to go online and berate me for whatever slight that you think of me, or you're just doing this for shits and giggles, guess what, guys? There's a reason why nobody likes you, too. I got family that loves me. Can you say the same? Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next. Hey, Master. I don't know. There are certain sins that I honestly don't think even Jesus would forgive. And believe me, folks, we on Earth, here on this planet, there are people that have committed said sins. There are sins that should never be forgiven. Do I feel like he, and mind you, And yeah, I know me not doing a Jesus talk or anything, but personally, this is just my personal belief. Yes, I believe that Jesus basically was trying to absolve us of sins. The problem is he underestimated humanity. He underestimated how bad we were, how bad we could be. I don't think he knew how depraved we could be, how horrible we can be with each other. Do I believe that Jesus died, no, trying to absolve of our crimes, of our sins? Yes, I do believe that. Fully believe it. Do I believe that it was in vain? Not necessarily. I think he was underestimating the fact that humans can be such depraved pieces of filth that whatever he did, it was like a drop in the bucket in the ocean compared to the kind of sins humanity can cause. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is just my personal belief. And I hate saying that, but unfortunately, people have showed me time and time again the kind of depraved humanity we can be. Mind you, I do also believe that humanity can rise above it. Do I see it now? Not right now. Not everybody. I've pretty sure there are people out there that try to exemplify certain actions, trying to show the exact person they should be. Yes, I do believe that there are paramounts, there are paragons for good people, for good Christians. Mind you, I'm not a religious guy, but I do believe that there are good people out there that try to show people, hey, there is a good path. There is a path to salvation, and they would be on it. Do I believe that everybody's on it? No. Do I believe that everybody could be on it? No. But with even redemption, there's actually I do believe in redemption. I do. Again, there are limits. There are points that I truly feel that are can get you on the path, even back on the path. It just really depends on whether you're willing to repent for your sins. And guys, before I say it, I don't believe repents have to do with anything like torture or anything like that. No, I believe that the person has to truly wish to desire to change in life. I've known people that have done really stupid things. Um, Case in point, there are a few. Some of my favorite people, celebrities. One of my favorite celebrities. He went through heaven and hell. He did exactly what you shouldn't have been doing in life, but he found that there was a better way. And if you guys don't know him, we call him Machete. Yes, folks, Machete, a great actor, one of my favorites. And every time you've ever met Machete, there's only one movie that I've ever seen him in that he was not a villain. But there's a reason why, because Machete actually started out his life basically in a very dark time. Basically, he was what you would expect an OG to be like, an old gangster. He did everything he shouldn't have done, and then he went to jail. There was a point where he went to hell. Like not he was in hell as of his own making. Well, that's what I was trying to say. But the one thing I love about that guy, the one thing I have respect for is the fact that he spent the rest of his life, including his movie career, making up for what he did in his past. And he's still doing it to this day. And that's why I have respect for him. One of my favorite things I heard from, mind you, a lot of it was basically hearsay, but there's one that there's a clause apparently in his contract if he ever played a villain, right, which was most of the time he did. He played a villain, and every single time that villain died. And that is one of the reasons why I have respect for him, because he did that for a noble reason. Is because crime, he actually put it in his contract that crime does not pay, or the villains should always lose. And that's why I have respect for him. And those are the kind of people I have respect for, is because they knew they did bad and they should repent, or they should fix what they did. And I have respect for the people that do that. Do I have reverence for them? No, not really, but at least enough respect where I can say, okay, well, you did f up your life or people's lives, but you are not trying to do that anymore. You're trying to fix said problem. And that, my friend, ladies and gentlemen, is the essence of humanity. Is when you see a problem that either you or somebody else has created, you have inter the brain in your skull to think, you know what? Let's go fix that. Let's go fix it. Whether you did it or not, it's a different story. I mean, it's one thing that you see that your predecessors didn't fix, like, for instance, our government. And you think to yourself, hey, I can fix this, or I can, at least put something up so somebody can fix it. Well, guess what, guys? We need that person or people in our lives right now, because our predecessors have completely and utterly turned apart everything we've ever known, from our rights to our rules to our way of life in general. Ladies and gentlemen, it's gotten to the point where they got other countries hating us. Mind you, it shouldn't have been a surprise for a few years, since I think closer to certain presidents, like I'd say about Clinton, maybe even further back, probably even I'd say Roosevelt. Roosevelt, I think it stopped. I think after Roosevelt, it got to the point where people started hating us, because after that point, our leaders have been doing increasingly stupid things left, right, and center, policies that really shouldn't have been passed, yet they were. Whether it was things like war, taxes. Don't get me wrong, taxes is good as long as it helps the overall government. But right now, what we're doing, it's literally just basically padding the pockets, the ones in power. It's not trickling down to us, and they say it is, but it isn't. And let me explain how it works. The way it was explained to me, which made perfect fucking sense. Generally, it's supposed to be a pyramid, right? Where on the ones on top basically sprinkle down all the money down to the people below, right? But it's the other way around, where all the money goes uphill, which for a fact shouldn't be physically possible if you're trying to think of it as a boulder trying to be going uphill. For a fact, as soon as it goes up the fucking chain, it's not coming back. And the only thing that does come back is fucking dust and crumbles. And that's literally the equivalent of us getting back our money. We're just getting little pieces, tiny little pieces of sand, gravel, whatever is being chipped off as we're pushing that boulder above, going up, 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 up. All that money is going to them, but all we're getting is little pieces of dust. That is the equivalent of our economy right now. And that's the problem. We should strive for an economy where the ones on top work for the ones on the bottom, because that's how it's supposed to work. That's how we started this country, ladies and gentlemen. We started our country trying to turn away from authoritarian governments, but now we're turning into one. Ladies and gentlemen, people will disagree with me. Fine. I'm cool with that. All I'm saying is look into the reality. Because if you don't, life is going to pass you by and things are going to go to hell. More so. And we're going to have more than just trolls to deal with online. We're going to have moderators, and I do mean moderators, telling us that what we can and cannot post. Oops! It's like it's happening already. It's like every platform now is telling us that we can't post certain things because it offends people. I mean, it's not like Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. This is your friendly neighborhood gamer, GAMERDJINN Candor, signing off.